What is up, guys? Travis Dodge here back. Today it is it's a Wednesday, and I'm just excited to be back talking with you today. And really, I wanted to create this video just about a little bit about my urgency. So it's like a check back in with my urgency challenge. And really, I figured out why I was not so urgent. And really, what was the driving force behind my non-urgency in timeliness and following through. And it really came down to I figured it out back when I was 18 years old. I got fired. I had a thing for authority figures, and it was just, it's a long story, and I'd love to tell you it all. But truly, what it was is that I had this thing that happened when I was 18, for crying out loud, 17, 18, and I got fired for not showing up to. I was habitually late for my choices from the night before because I was always staying up late, and I was a night person, and I was always hanging out. And just really being selfish to my own choices versus the commitments that I had at hand. And so, yeah, I committed to the job. I committed to everything else that I said I was going to do. But, so what does that mean for you guys? I mean, look at yourself. Look where your life is and where your urgency levels are, where the fact is that you really want to increase in your life. Because truly, what it ended up being was that I had this thing where I was not timely because of the fact that I was like, all right, I'm doing this for me. I can be late because it's for me. I'm not going to be on time because that means that I'm allowing that person to win, the one that fired me. And that's pretty crazy thought process, isn't it? It's just weird. So what I did do is I just figured out that, it's affecting everything in my life, not only myself, not only myself, but also others in my friendship wise, my family wise, my kids. They're seeing me be late, and all of these things, the urgency levels, they're just grasping that, and that's the way they're going to be for the rest of their life, unless they catch it themselves. And so I'm instilling those values in them with the urgency factor of getting things done and honoring themselves and honoring others with timeliness. And yes, you don't have to be like, I'm not going to be strict and like blah, 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 but really what it's all about is just honoring myself enough to show that I'm committed to the time and committed to what I say I'm committed to. So if I'm committed to my job, being there a certain time, committed to setting up a phone call with somebody, I am going to be on that darn phone call, whatever it takes to do that. And it's the same thing with relationships, with my kids, with everything. I'm going to if I say it from now on, I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that happens. It's all about that. I'm all about that now. And I pray that you guys get something out of this as well, and really just take on yourself and really look at your life and where it is that you are holding yourself back, just as I was with my timeliness and my urgency. And really now it's all about, okay, I'm on time, I'm going to do this, and how can I change that? And I change my story, I change how I told myself, well, if I need to be on time. If I'm on time, look at how that benefits me, and it's just benefits my kids, benefits my friends. I was losing out with my friends, with my family, with my work. The only reason why I probably kept the job is because I was such a hard worker and I was a lovable, fun guy to work with most of the time. But had I not had that, man, I would have had job after job after job. But I really stuck through it because of the fact that I was committed and I was just really a hard worker. But my timeliness was not off. I would have fired myself many times. Just ridiculous when I look at things. So going forward, guys, here's to the urgency levels, and keep up on you. And I highly suggest and recommend for you to just continue yourself and continue learning, growing, and connecting with you and loving you and just serving. Serving yourself, serving the world just by becoming a better you. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.